Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with another Transfer Tuesday where we move the money that we were able to save in Friday's savings challenges to our goals. So being that we are in a new month, the first thing that we need to do is come into our bank side of things. So if you're not familiar with YNAB, in this sidebar here, you list out all of your bank accounts. So I just created a new budget that's separate from my existing budget for the savings challenges. So you only see savings challenges here, but this would be where all of your bank accounts actually live in YNAB. But anyway, we are going to add a transaction, and we are going to add the $414.76 that we had at the end of June when we closed out June, and bring that in. So $414.76, so that we can use that for the month of July for our savings challenges. So now if we go back to our budgeting screen, we have a total of $414.76 that needs to be assigned, because that's what we just added in. And I'm going to put this in the weekly rollover category that I have here, because like I said, I use this throughout the month of July, so I will divide it out over the weeks to use in Friday savings challenges. So we're going to bring the total down, and it actually added the extra 39 cents. So for this month we have $415.15 that we can use towards Friday's savings challenge videos. So if we divide this, I think I'm going to do 5 weeks this month. So if we actually divide that out by 5, we get $73. We get a little change in there too, but I'm just going to make it an even $73. So I want to actually come in here, and we are going to move $73 back up to ready to assign. You know what I also need to do, that was actually, this amount was after I deducted for our gratitude challenge, our subscriber challenge, and our watch hour challenge. So I'm just going to move the money straight from here to those challenges, because I have accounted for that. So for our gratitude challenge, we had 5 weeks at $5 a week, so that was $25. So I'm actually going to just move $25 from here to gratitude. And then for the subscriber challenge, I save $1 for every subscriber. We gain 19 subscribers, so I'm going to move $19 to the subscriber challenge. And for the watch hours, we gained 4 watch hours for the month of June, so I'm going to move $4 to the watch hour challenge. Okay, so now we have the $73 that we actually played the challenges with on Friday, and out of that $73, retirement got $31. So we're going to add $31 to retirement. My daughter's college got $21. So we're going to put $21. Actually, that's my son's line. You know what? He got $21 also. They both got the same thing. So I put $21 to my son's college, and the remaining $21 goes to my daughter's college. And if you're new, we are working on fully funding our Roth for 2026. We were able to fully fund 2025's when we got our tax refund. So we're just trying to stay ahead of things by working on 2026. And funding our IRAs. So my husband and I will both be able to save $8,000 each. So we do currently have a goal of hitting $16,000 by next July. That's our target. Don't know if we'll do it, but that's the goal. For my son's college, we are still working to save $15,702.41 by the time he graduates in June of 2029. We are currently at $3,272.09. So that's where we're sitting. And also, we are toying with the fact that we might need to save more for both my son and my daughter. We do have 2 kids in college currently, but I'm starting to realize that as they drop off of our tax refund, that will impact my younger two's aid for their FAFSA. So it is something that we are looking into, but honestly, we can only save what we can save, so whether we increase that target or not is kind of irrelevant, but we're gonna just keep that in the forefront that we may need to have more money than we think because of as my older kids drop off our tax return. So for my daughter Allison, we are working to save another $5,000 by the time she graduates in June of 2027. We did think that we were fully funded for her at one point, but then we realized there's a lot of things that we had to buy for my other two when they were leaving, like a computer and all the dorm stuff and a grad party and all those things. So we just figured, we should increase their college savings. And when I say grad party, that money would be coming out of cash savings, not like a 529 or whatever, but I just call it college because I feel like it's all part of that realm there. And but yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I'm hoping we'll have a little bit of money left over after my oldest daughter finishes her grad year in my oldest daughter's 529 that we can maybe roll into my daughter's to kind of beef it up a little bit, but we'll see. But anyway, we are trying to save this $5,000, and we are currently at $2,500.82. So that's where we sit with that. And hopefully we will hit these overall targets by their deadlines. As you can see in the software, I like how it tells you how much you need to hit each month to be on track. But obviously, if I just put $414 in there and that's what we're working with for this whole month, we are definitely not hitting these numbers. But it is what it is. You can only save as much as you have to save. So a little bit helps. Every little bit is still better than nothing. But anyway, that is it for this video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.